Hi everyone, my name's Art.
And my name's Danielle.
And we work for the El Paso Zoo. We're super excited because we're participating in Riverside's Chalk Fest next week. We know everyone's getting prepped for it and trying to get some inspiration on what they're going to be doing. So what we wanted to do is give you a little bit of background on what we do here at the El Paso Zoo.
And this isn't going to be a lecture. This is definitely just some stuff that we want you guys to know. Zoos, not only are they fun, but they're also really important, especially these days.
And I'm sure the last time you were here was on a school field trip, but we want to give you more information in hopes that even after the Chalk Fest or before the Chalk Fest, you'll come and give us a visit.
If you ask a little kid to draw a picture of a zoo, oftentimes they're still going to draw animals behind what looks like prison bars. However, there are zoos across the nation and across the world really that are working very hard to move away from that stereotype.
So if you wanted to have a facility that dealt with animals, oftentimes all you really need is a permit. But for certain zoos and then aquariums across the nation and across the globe, they go with the Association of Zoos and Aquariums, also known as AZA, to get accredited. This accreditation isn't easy. There are strict guidelines and requirements that you have to meet, and it's not something that once you get it, you keep it. There's usually every 5 years, you have to go through the same process of getting reviewed, getting visits to your zoo or aquarium, and getting approved to get accredited once again.
The El Paso Zoo is actually part of the 10% of zoos and aquariums in the world that is AZA accredited.
And that influences everything that we're doing here. So just to give you a background on some of the things that are going on, so we have 2 full-time veterinarians that are here. We also have what's called an enrichment coordinator. Enrichment is when we get certain things inside the exhibits that allows the animals to exhibit some of their natural behaviors. Lions get to claw at things, our sun bear gets to climb things, our red river hogs get to use their snouts and dig around and tear things apart. And all of this stuff keeps them intellectually, behaviorally, and mentally stimulated. It keeps them active. Being AZA accredited also influences the conservations that happen at your zoo or aquarium, and that's no different with the El Paso Zoo. Whether it's the endangered animals that we have here at the zoo, or whether it's actually getting boots on the ground, where sometimes some of our staff have actually gone out, whether it's in South America, whether it's in Asia, and have done things to help with conservation efforts.
So as you can see, we're not just focused on entertainment. Conservation is actually what's key here.
So between our conservation efforts, the AZA vision for what they want to do, and the mission of the El Paso Zoo, we've come together and decided on 3 things we want people to know about the El Paso Zoo. The first is that the zoo is actively saving wildlife from extinction. We actually have a number of endangered species here at the zoo, including the Asian wild horse, the peninsular pronghorn, and we're getting African wild dogs. The critical thing about having them here at the zoo is that we are saving them from extinction. We've recently had 5 different fawns that were born here, peninsular pronghorn fawns, and now we hold 25% of the peninsular pronghorn population in the United States.
The second thing is that the zoo provides excellent care for all of our animals, and they have their well-being in mind 24/7. For instance, with our peninsular pronghorns, after 24 hours, all of our keepers came in to take them and bottle fed each one of them. They have to be bottle fed every 3 hours. So that means whether it's way before the zoo opens or 9 o'clock at night and taking shifts, these keepers were there to make sure that these babies were well taken care of and well fed.
The last thing we want people to know about the El Paso Zoo is that we act and communicate in a way to inspire others to value wild animals. And that's critical for what we do here. If it wasn't for zoos and aquariums around the world, we wouldn't have the California condor, the American alligator, or the black-footed ferret. And those are just a few examples.
So now that you know more about the zoo and know that it's trusted and accredited, we hope that it serves as an inspiration for your artwork.
And in general, we hope that you now have a better understanding of the difference between some of the zoos and aquariums in the United States and around the globe and those that are accredited by the AZA. We're really looking forward to the Chalk Fest next week, and we hope that now that you know more about zoos, that you'll come and visit us and take a look for yourself and get some more inspiration. We'll see you next week.